I found one of the best ways to get your kids engaged in writing is to just let them have fun with your character. Like, for real. Hi everybody, welcome back to Talk and Chalk. I'm Beck and today I'm sharing a very quick video on how I got my kids engaged with writing by using Bitmojis of myself. Now I can't give you too many of the resources that I used for this activity because I used a lot of the templates from Twinkl. If you haven't got a membership with Twinkl, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of free resources on there, but if you're willing to pay for the paid membership, there's some amazing resources on there, and I love Twinkl because they always listen to teacher feedback. This is not a paid sponsorship. I do not get anything from Twinkl. I just really like their resources. So if you go on there and type any kind of writing template, like a narrative writing template or a planner, there's peer editing checklists, and a lot of them are broken down into different grades. What I did was, because there was a big level of differentiated needed in this class that I was doing this activity, I just went to sort of different grade scaffolds and templates that were on there and used that as part of my differentiation. So those resources aside, obviously I can't share those with you because they're bought ones. They definitely responded well to the fact that I used my Bitmoji as the character stimulus for it. So what I did was I used the app. It's literally called Bitmoji. I went on there and I created some Bitmojis of myself using really silly types of things. So I've actually got it here, but I'm not going to bother switching screens today. I can just show you what they were, like this. So you can see myself spitting coffee, busting through a piece of glass, being a superhero, spitting out something, but busting out of an egg, looking like a detective. The kids love those different things. And I said, well, you know, there's one thing that makes me look like I'm going, you know, why am I doing that? You know, did hair get in my mouth? Did I eat it? Did a bug go in my mouth? Something like that. You know, being a superhero, maybe I'm the worst superhero in the world, or maybe I'm the best. The one with the chef, you know, what am I cooking? You know, some kids out there will be like, oh, it looks like tomato soup. And then there's, you know, the kid that loves gory movies that says, I think you're cooking brains. I give them permission to do this. Yes, Mrs. West is cooking brains. Why is she cooking brains? Did she get all the zombies? Has she become a zombie? And then the kids are like, oh, really? I can do that? Yes, absolutely. Now there's big conversation around using people's permissions names in stories, and obviously that comes down to you and your classroom and the way in which you engage with your kids. This is not a free-for-all, you get to make fun of people. This is me explicitly saying, you may make a story about me, anything that you want. You're allowed to do this because I've given you permission to do so. This is my consent saying, yes, you can use my name in your story and I don't mind if you make fun of me. This does not give you permission to do it with other people's names. Make sure that's part of the conversation with your kids. So what I'm giving you a little Google folder there that has the example of my ones so you can see what they look like. The app is free. It's easy to save the photos. I just save them and email them to myself or use the phone cord to plug it into the computer. I made them fit sort of 3 across and I think 3 down, so 9 to a page, and I just cut them all up. I cut up a lot of these, put them into bags, and then what I'm doing is also giving you, where is it? The writing goals sheet that I made for the kids. This is just the template. All I did was I gave every single kid one of these based on how they had been going in previous writing samples. So it would have the student's name, John's writing goals, and it had I am going to, and then dot point. Use capitals in my sentences, or the next dot point was use appropriate punctuation in my paragraphs. Very specific to him. Some of the kids really had similar ones. If they were in groups and they had similar ones, I just copied and pasted the same ones on there. And then the little box that's here, this blue box here down the bottom left, it says, this is Mrs. West. Something interesting has happened to her. Write a creative text about using it, using your writing goals. So they would pick the picture they wanted to be the stimulus and put it there, and then that would go up on the wall. Now, to go along with these things, we had a bumpered up chart, not with the kids' names on there, just with examples. This is what a high quality text looks like. You know, this is what a basic text is, a high quality one, etc., etc. So the kids could see those examples of what it looked like. You know, the kids would look at it and go, that's what a kindergarten one looks like. Yeah, and you're not kindergarten, are you? So what are you going to make yours look like? And see how they go from there. So I found the engagement level really high, which meant that they were trying to write longer sentences. They were trying to use better vocabulary. They were really thinking about the audience, which was going to be me, reading about myself. And that just plays into a lot of great conversations around texts, author purpose, and even how you're going to make it more interesting than the other person that has the exact same Bitmoji as you, and how you're going to do that. Some of the kids modified it. So I think it was the egg one. A lot of the kids modified it. So they would put different shapes and colors on there to make it either look like a dinosaur egg or a reptilian sort of egg or anything like that. So, putting those shell sort of colors and cracks and everything together just made it interesting for them. So that's something that you might want to do with your kids just for a bit of fun, or to make it a bit more engaging if you're struggling to get them really keen on writing in your classroom. I hope that's helpful. The link for that drive will be in the description box below. I will leave my subscription button at the bottom there for anyone who has not yet subscribed to the channel. It means that you'll get a notification saying I've got a new video. That's it. I don't sell you anything. Nothing like that will come through as spam. And I'll leave another video at the top there for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.